Oh my God, guys, my 401k is doing so good. America's great again. Okay. So let's let's just talk about what Republican administrations do. All right. It is a well-known trend for Republicans to come into office and then do a whole lot of deregulation, right? They like to let the people with the money make a whole lot of money as they cut their taxes. They cut regulations. And we all know that capitalists always do smart things when you take the rules away. Remember 2008? That was awesome. As you know, what happened was they deregulated the lending market for housing, right? And that was when the banks decided that they were going to give anybody and everybody a loan based on what they said they made. In fact, everything was so deregulated and lending standards were so sloppy that they would just turn around and sell those loans into these big bundled packages so that they could hide the shit in the shinola. So a lot of people that have money already are kind of stoked because what's happening is our currency is being devalued. We are on our way out of being the world reserve currency. Our dollar has lost, the last time I checked, about 10% of its value since Trump has taken office. Foreign countries are divesting from our treasuries. That means the US dollar is getting to be worth less and less. So, take those increases in your stock portfolio and take 10% off, right off the top, because every one of those dollars is worth 10% less. Now tell me how you're doing. Now, there have been smart and lucky investors at this point because the whole house of cards hasn't come crashing down yet. That usually happens right at the end of a Republican's term because everybody has a big party the whole time. And then right at the end, something catastrophic happens and the whole economy shits the bed. And just like every single time this happens, the people with the money make a lot of money. And then when the inevitable crash happens, the people with all the money will buy up all the shit cheap. So they'll make a lot more money. And now Trump is talking about getting private equity out of buying single family homes. Though I actually support this. This is one of those 2 times a day that I think a broken clock could be right. Trump usually does pretty much everything the most fucked up way he can possibly do it. So I'd like to point out that a lot of you whose net worth is tied up in the value of your homes, when those private equity firms are no longer bidding up the prices of the homes in your area, the equity you have in your home will evaporate. So, though that it might be a tiny bit nicer for people that are trying to buy homes, it's not going to be so great for the people that own their homes. If your retirement is tied up in your home, you're getting fucked too. This wild volatility in the market, though it provides some interesting buying opportunities every single time the tangerine tyrant opens his mouth and decides to crash the market, this kind of volatility is not healthy. It's not good. Your investments are basically a hedge against the destruction of the US dollar. So if you're happy with how your 401ks are doing, I hate to tell you, bro, you're thinking about it wrong. Just saying.